Holy smokes.
Suzuki maintenant. Et voilà il remet à Hutson. Hutson vers Suzuki. Tire de là! Il reste encore 38 secondes à la pénalité à part.
If there was a confidence issue before, is it gone now? That's not to say that the Buffalo Sabres are the toughest opponents ever, but UPL, he could perform miracles, and they were able to get it past him 6 times. There were points in this game where I felt bad for Buffalo, even though I know that the Canadiens really needed a win like this. I joked before the game that this was the battle of the rebuilds, but Montreal's been rebuilding for what, 3 years? And Buffalo's been rebuilding for what, 13? I'm going to recap the game. We're going to go over all the goals, all the penalties, all the moments of interest in this game. So let's talk about it.
He sends it in, just missed hitting the chicken.
Well, that was a different game if you're a Habs fan. It's been a long time coming. They needed one of these. And I'm going to let you guys know, if there's Buffalo fans in here watching this recap video, there always seems to be a couple. This wasn't a good game for you. There's not a whole lot of highlights for you guys. I'll say that Zach Benson stood out. And that poor fellow, what's his name? Denis Gilbert took a slapper from Laine. That's putting your body on the line. Speaking of which, did you guys see poor Zach Hyman took another slap shot to the face from Evan Bouchard? You gotta watch out for that. It reminds me of Shea Weber injuring all of his teammates. Bouchard's got a hell of a slap shot, and last night he caught Hyman in the face. This is multiple times now that he's hit Hyman in the face. Anyway, check it out.
Bouchard, here's a one-timer, and they score! Taken away on reviews. Look at this. Off the side, finds it.
Shot by Bouchard, and watch this puck. Yeah, it gets deflected. Visor at least.
Right in the schnoz!
Hockey players, man, they're a different breed. To step in front of a 100-mile-an-hour shot like that, like, damn, putting your body on the line. There's something to be said about the Montreal Canadiens. Suzuki was blocking shots in the third period when his team is up 6-1. They talked about how that's good leadership, showing the rest of the team, you know, you put your body on the line for the team no matter what. But if it's just me, I mean, you don't got to do that, buddy. Like, calm down. What I don't want to calm down is our subscriber count. So we haven't been growing our viewer count as much as we have before. If you're watching my videos for the first time, please subscribe. I do a lot of Habs content. I want to do general content, but maybe that's down the road. If you're already subscribed, just like the video. It really helps me out with search results, algorithm-y stuff. And be sure to comment down in the comment section, even if it's just to say hi. I like talking to you. So back to the game. Let's start where it all begins, the lineup. So it's a familiar lineup again. Caufield, Suzuki, Slafkovsky, Nui, Doc, Laine, Anderson, Dvorak, Gallagher, Heineman, Evans, and Armia. Our defensive pairings are Hutson and Matheson, Hooley and Barron, Xhekaj and Savard, and finally Montembeault back in net again. Gotta feel that the confidence for Primo is wavering. It doesn't take long. 19 seconds in, Mario Armia, the 17-year-old rookie, standing at nearly 7 feet 11 inches, 285 pounds, scores his 5th goal of the season.
Jake Evans shoots, just missed wide. Rebound, follow-up, score! Yoel Armia!
Assisted by Evans and Heineman. Again, Heineman adding to his point total. He's hanging in there with some of those young Calder candidates. Now, not long after that, Anderson strikes with his own goal, or so we thought. The shot went off the post and out. No goal. The announcers had it wrong. It was just a lot of reading body language from the players on the ice. But then at 6 minutes into the game, Zach Benson takes a holding call against Lane Hutson. This is going to lead to a power play goal for the Montreal Canadiens. And guess who it is?
Suzuki. Across Laine, one-timer, score! Patrik Laine with a rocket, and yep, that one counts!
That's Patrik Laine's 4th of the season, assisted by Suzuki with his 20th assist, and Slaf with his 14th assist. That's going to end all the action in the first, so it remains 2-0 Habs after the first. Second period saw a lot more action, but it starts off with Buffalo. Dylan Cousins goes bar down. Beautiful shot, beautiful goal. Can't complain about this one. That was assisted by Peterka and Power. But only a couple minutes later, someone who you really want to see get a goal on the Canadiens gets a goal.
Rumours steers that away. Spinning his Caufield right on, and looking to stop that score. Slafkovsky.
Banks it off the back of UPL. Great vision by Slafkovsky here. Caufield and Savard are going to be awarded with assists. So that's only Slafkovsky's third goal this season. Hopefully this starts a snowball.
We could all use a clean sheet sometimes.
We're now around halfway through the second period. The Sabres take 2 bad penalties. Tuck takes a 2-minute high-sticking penalty against Doc, causing the 5-on-3. This is going to be painful for the Sabres.
Hutson, Suzuki, drop pass, Laine, one-timer, score! He doubles down.
Laine gets his second goal of the game, second power play goal of the game. Suzuki gets an apple. That's his 21st apple. Hutson, 20th apple. They're rolling right along, and it will continue rolling right along because the Buffalo Sabres are called for a painful delay of game penalty. You feel so bad for Buffalo. Well, personally, I felt bad for Buffalo at this point. Man, they're having a rough time. Cousins bats the puck out of play, heads to the box, and you guessed it, Patrik Laine capitalizes once again. Check it out.
Stick handling. Hutson, Caufield, Laine, one-timer, score! The hat trick!
That is now Laine's 6th goal of the season. Caufield gets a helper with his 12th helper. Hutson with his 21st helper. He's firmly in second place for points for rookies this year and tied for 6th place for defensemen in assists in the NHL. He's tied with Werenski. He's tied with Gostisbehere. He's tied with Victor Hedman. He's 15th overall for points for defensemen in the NHL. That's incredible. But not to take away from Laine. This is his first hat trick with the Montreal Canadiens, and it's on 3 power play goals. The roof is absolutely coming off at the Bell Center. Hats are flying in fast and fancy free. It's a good feeling, obviously. Before the end of the second period, Josh Anderson is going to get awarded for his hard work.
In front, pass available, score! Josh Anderson! Goals in back-to-back!
It's now 6-1 Montreal, and that's going to be the final for the game. Third period doesn't result in any goals. Sabres tried battling back here and there, but really, it didn't make any brilliant pushes. The shots were 27 for Montreal, 21 for the Sabres, but really not a lot of great scoring opportunities for the Sabres. What did I think of this game? I thought that it was cathartic. As a Habs fan, anyway, if you're Buffalo, this is probably, I don't even know what this is doing for you. Let me talk to the Buffalo fans for a second. This is obviously an uphill battle. What is this? The 11 losses in a row? Haven't won a game in December. We're now the 17th of December. It's looking bleak. Your owner is flying out just to talk to the team to say that he has confidence in the team and that this is the team he wants to see push for a playoff condition. But after tonight, I don't know. I think that they have, you guys got to make some changes, man. All the people that are calling hindsight, the Jack Eichel thing, draft picks, all that stuff, put all that behind you. I think you have a lot of talent, but I think what's happening is there's a loser mentality that's festering within your organization. There's not nearly enough individuals from organizations that have experienced success. I think Bowen Byron was a great pickup for you guys, but so far he hasn't really been a game-changing player. I don't know. And Owen Power, he was one of the players that I was most expecting to break out and have a great year this year. He just had an atrocious game. I'm trying to think of words that aren't swear words because I don't want to get my video flagged, but he played terrible. As far as Montreal is concerned, everybody did their part. There were some parts where it was looking like they were kind of resting, but credit to them. No goals, no sloppy goals got in. The one that beat Montembeault, beat him fair and square, barred down, flashy, beautiful goal by Cousins. Laine getting that hat trick. It was beautiful. It was a crazy event. I think that's bigger than Hutson getting his goal personally. But if you ask Martin St. Louis, he'd probably say Hudson's was the bigger deal. Did you see the reaction that he had on the bench when Lane Hutson got his first goal? Check it out. And then, of course, Montembeault played really a standard, very minimal mistakes game and looked great. That's going to do it for me. I had a big day. I went to my son's Christmas event. He's in kindergarten, and they had a cute little Christmas, what do they call it? Like they sang songs. What do they call it? Christmas ceremony, Christmas celebration. What, anyway, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm zonked. The parking lot in that place was just bonkers. Well worth it though. Super cute watching the kids up there singing, "We wish you a Merry Christmas." Hope you all are doing all right. Are you getting excited for Christmas? It's only, 5, 6, 7, 8 days away. I can't wait for the food. Speaking of food, we've done some polls. I'm going to put up a new poll tomorrow. People keep asking for food polls. I guess that makes sense. Everybody eats food, so we can all relate to that. We did a superhero or a superpower poll, and I told you guys not to put invisibility down for your superpower just because there's kind of creepy connotations with wanting to be invisible. Am I the only one that thinks that? But flying, edged out, invisibility, just by a little bit. I'm still disappointed with you guys. A shocking amount of individuals want to be invisible. Holy smokes, I just realized 275 individuals voted on that poll. I think that's way more popular than our last poll. Yeah, our sub poll or a sandwich poll only had 104 votes. But to prepare for our next poll, I want to do best poutine in Montreal. It doesn't need to be in Montreal. If you're not from Montreal, you guys got a good poutine? I have a feeling individuals from Montreal are going to say that a Montreal poutine is better than any other poutine. But can we fight about that in the comments maybe? Where can you get the best poutine? That's going to do it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Like the video, it helps me out with search results or algorithm stuff. I don't know, something. Subscribe if you're not already a whiskey fiend. And as always, I'll see you down below in the comments.